Hello. Oh, seems like everything is working. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. Audio should be okay. Uh, we can keep this on for now. Keep that off high while we start up. Campaign driving school. Alright, so did all the practice yesterday of the first 24 stages. So I might go through and do a couple tests on some of the stages now. And then I'll start a run. I'll get a run through, do something, and see how it goes. Don't need to test like any other. Well, I guess a basic test would work. Let's just do this one. That'll be like the best one to do. Hey. J64p gang, yeah. It just makes the most sense on Twitch at the moment. So why not do it? I don't know why I keep going over here. That's such a habit to go to driving options. Like, you just want to go in here and turn traction control off, but that is slow. Do not do. Also, don't exit. Let me get this sorted. Boom. Cheetah shifter. That's good. That's bad, but it's okay. First time isn't bad. Still know how to do this. Wow, hacker. Yes. Unfortunately, the shifter is literally only usable in the first 6 events, and then the rest is racing cars. And the ray run is an automatic, so it doesn't have a clutch. But yeah, it's only these 6, and you can save like, I don't know. If you do it perfectly, you can probably save like half a second on each one, but doing it perfectly also means risky second gear shifts, which might lose you gold, which means you have to reset. This one is really stupid. In order to go fast, you actually want to hit the cones. This time they actually slowed me down way more than normal. Okay. But I won't be doing that in the speed run. That's like a go for best time sort of strat. I'll just be doing something like this. See how much it slowed down over there to the right. Oh yeah, and the way around you also want to use the handbrake right at the end. I forgot to do it here. Oh, I didn't want to retry. Okay. Yes. That's literally just turn right at full speed. This is very similar. So this is one of the things where you can sort of like just go off track and it works. Only P17 amongst my friends. Feels bad, man. This is also a very stupid thing. And it's like, if it's only like 1/10 until like, you know, the best of the best, then it's not really worth practicing for hours. Yeah, that's really bad. I didn't even have to go off. 690. Yeah, that's bad. Let's just give that another try. lifted too much again. 69. Bonk. Loses the audio levels, okay? Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to do. See? Getting nearly a PB by going off-road. Fuck. I missed a little bit with my audio levels since yesterday, and just making sure they're like decent. Alright, that's all I need to do here. What is this? I don't remember. Okay, right. Yeah, I was bad at this. It's basically just stay on the inside. Audio is good, good. Once I'm done warming up, I'll change the lo-fi music to EDM instead. And I'll turn it down a little bit for me, so it's not as distracting. Something along the lines of that is like decent, yeah. Within a tenth of my practice yesterday, so that's good enough. Stupid at 10, so that's just staying on the inside. Renault on Willow, so this is one of the weird ones. That's really stupid. The fastest way to complete this is just to yeet into a wall. But it has the risk of giving you a penalty, which doesn't give you the gold, so that's an issue. Like, I don't care about going on the tarmac, so you just sort of do that. New record! Easy clap. Hello, Lorenzo. Yeah, got that down. That's good. If I went a little bit more to the left, I might have gotten a penalty. So, like, you sort of have to watch out for that. Because I'm gonna be going for all goals. Which means getting a penalty on most of these tracks are like death. You have to retry and then, yeah, basically run over. This is another weird one. Where you can go out here, depending on how you exit the track, this is okay. So that's a goal, and that's fine. This is the one where you can somehow find a second. The Met Tower is like, yeah, exactly. But yeah, this is the one that, like, I mean, I guess all of these people are doing it, but only like the top 2 has actually done it well. But like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't get how to cut this one. I've tried a million different ways. Like, the first thing is obvious, right? You're just like, okay, just gonna follow this path this way. And somehow like yeet it over here, and like, that's still like, that's slower than my record, right? But it also gave me a penalty. So like, I really don't see how you get it down to 9 seconds and not get a penalty at the same time. Like, there's also just like, it's just yeet it like this, right? But then you flip over half the time, or you get too far wide and it resets you. This is still a mystery to me. A full second would be huge to save, right? But, well, like, if you go wide too early here, even if you make it to the finish line and it's a good time, you get a penalty. So you can't go like into the gravel before the end of the corner. I'm actually gonna do a run today, Ethan, that's why. Some form of reset onto the line, maybe. Like, I really don't. Like, it just goes straight, and then it resets you, and you get like the perfect place. No. I don't know. Exactly, Lorenzo. Like, if you actually like try and learn the game by doing like story mode or like whatever you want to call it, driving school and mission challenges, then you're not actually learning how to race. Yeah, the world record is a 9 seconds, so it's like more than a second faster than like what I can do. It can't be on an old patch, Lewis. Well, it sorta can. Whenever the physics have been changed, they reset the leaderboards. Like your normal record would stay like up here, but you wouldn't be on the leaderboards. So you would still have like a time of your previous record, but you wouldn't be on the leaderboards. So all leaderboard times have been reset for the newest physics patch. So it should still be possible to do that, unless they've changed something to do with the penalties for cutting, and not reset the leaderboards for that. This is just a basic hairpin turn. Penalties for sure, but this is like shortcut penalties, like offline shortcut penalty. It's not like contact or anything like that. I think something like that was good, right? Yeah, like within a tenth, it's fine. That's the hairpin downhill. I'll do it once. Fucking yeeted to the right there. That seems good. New record by half a tenth. Easy. Easy clap. Yeah, I have a live split. So it'll be timed like this. And then I just say boop, timer starts, and once I've done the 8 first missions, I'll split it. The next 8 I'll split it and finish. 9 second speed run. Easy clap. But yeah, the speedrun starts from like when you press entry, like on here. So the speedrun starts more or less like as soon as you click here. It's a legit speedrun, yeah. And then this loading time is included in the speedrun, but yeah, that's whatever. I literally saved 5 seconds to a PS4 Pro just by being on a PS5 into that loading. Kinda stupid, but whatever. What was the F-type? I don't remember. Brands, okay. The leaderboard will be the same, but I've asked them to add PS5 as a platform, so like it'll say next to my run that I did it on a PS5. Because it would be unfair if like I just ran this and acted like it was on a PS4. It would obviously not work very well. That's fine. I'm just doing most of the runs just like to remember what I need to do. Mega Lab percent. Oh, that would be a perfect name. Oh, that's. I guess I'll do it once. Mega Lab, in reverse. Okay, not shit, but 2,000s off my record. Yeah, that was pretty shit. Just shows how good I am. So it's the easiest Emerald DLC track. Maybe it's plus. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Right, I don't need to practice this. This is literally just full throttle, shift when you go into the corner to make the car turn, and then go to the goal. I don't need to practice that. For the record, Leicester is P1 in the world, so like, there's not much time to gain there. Yeah, no need for practice. Ethan, please. Wait, who's talking about it? Why? Leicester has tryharded a lot of these. Like, he'll be up here on some of them. He told Devson to try it. Yeah, Devson is second on that. Because he also tried it, yeah. I could go back and show the leaderboard. It's literally Leicester than Devson. That seems good enough. I'm surprised I could just be like within 1/10 of all of these. And then as soon as I actually start the run, I'm gonna be like half a second off every time. Just gonna not know what to do at all. Alright, I don't need to practice this. This is just full throttle, and then, yeah, that's it. It's also one corner. Yeah, but still, like yesterday, I would like try over and over again to like do better. And I would do my best on the first run, and then after that, I would just be a potato. Trying to beat it. Come on, look. I thought I was on my PS5. Come on. What is this? Alright. Ranking 1. D. It's literally just Leicester than Devson. 1,000s away. And then the rest of the plebs. This. I'll fucking mess this up and get a penalty on it. He said it's impossible to ever get that time again. I mean, it's not impossible, but yeah. Like, I'll show you one of the times on like the early test where you had to use the shift and stuff. Like, people will have like the exact same time, and like it's impossible to beat that. And then you have High Road, who just comes in and like beats everyone else by like 2/10. I was like, what? Oh. How the fuck did you find 2/10 in going a straight line? Yeah, this is terrible. This is why I wanted to test this. Fuck this car. And actually having to turn, like, what is this? I didn't sign up for this. I signed up to go in a straight line and just save time by being on PS5. I'll do. Yeah, Lorenzo, I'm sorta in the same boat. I wish they actually were challenging though. Like, gold in all of these, like, I'm very close to being 2 seconds ahead of gold, right? That's just not a challenge. So like, that's part of how I actually find this fun, is like, I want to be like close to the top of my friend's leaderboard on most of these, which is kind of fun to do. Because if you didn't know, I've hosted IGTL races for years, which means my friends list is literally everybody who plays GT Sport. Uh, so, so being at the top of my friends list is actually like not the easiest thing in the world. Your name isn't there? Well, you're plebby then. That's why. Have you done these like after the leaderboards got reset? Or do I legit just not have you there as a friend? Yeah, they reset the leaderboards every time a physics update has come out. I haven't touched it since you got the game yet. So that's probably why your time is now. And now we get to my fucking nemesis, the hairpin. Oh, yep, this is why. This is why I can't race. So that's why I just cheat. You just go in a straight line, off into the grass, just fuck staying on the road. Had a good run at the nerd one. Yeah. Rip that time. Oh, that's good. See? That's what we don't want during a run. Because then it's start over time. A small Papega steer moment, if anything. But yeah, like, fuck staying to the road here. Just yeet it out. The same goes for the next one, which is the evil on Suzuka. They happen on Suzuka. It's the same thing. You just want to like do a tight hairpin and then just run off into the dirt. Gold. Yep. One of the start-stop tests I did yesterday when I was practicing, I stopped like right before the like placement where you need to stop, and I was just sat there for a second before I moved the car forward like an inch and stopped again. Still got gold. It's like, oh, okay. Yes. Very hard. I learned a lot. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Yep, perfect. Couldn't do it better. I mean, 2 tens, as horrible as that is, you know. Make it go too hard makes it not fun for a lot of people, but that's the whole fun part of these challenges, is to get better, right? Like, you actually want something that's somewhat decent to beat in order to get gold. Otherwise, you can just do this, right? I mean, you can just like creep around. You don't even need to drive well. You can be all over the road. You can't even care in the world. Okay, I got a penalty. Fuck. Why did I get a penalty there? What the fucking? Anyway, if you don't have to care about what you're doing, then you're not learning anything, and it's not a challenge. It isn't fun. Where if there's a challenge, you actually have to beat something, then they're way more fun, because you have to like try again and you have to like get better at actually driving. I was gonna say slightly better, but I'm pretty sure that's more or less the exact same time as before. Fuck it, I'll lose 2/10 on that stupid thing. Okay. Now we get to one of the more interesting ones. So this is a full lap, which means they gave you like 7 extra seconds to finish it. Which means we can actually take advantage of getting a penalty and still finish faster. Because we are doing real-time attack. So we don't care about our like finishing time with a penalty. All we care about is doing it as fast as possible. So if we get a penalty and we still get gold, it's still faster than doing it without a penalty and getting a better gold time. Oh, fell off the curb. That's not good. You want to stay like right next to the curb there the whole way. So yeah, here we can sort of just do something like this. It's not a ton faster, but you might save like a 10th or like something like that. And even though I get a 2-second penalty, boom, I still get gold, so that's done. Hello, IK. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Just about getting ready to do this. To do a run of this. But yeah, as you can see here, I pretty much did a 44.074 with a 2-second penalty. So that's very close to my previous record by doing it cleanly. But I messed up a couple things in this run. Mainly the first corner. And then also a little bit this like hairpin sort of thing right here. So I messed those two things up, but because I cut, I'm more or less evened out with my best time here. And my best time is very close to top 10 time. It's only like a couple thousandths off, I believe. So like I more or less did a top 10 time there. It's a 41 and I was 65. Okay, so it's 25 tenths off. 25 thousandths off. Okay. Got that now. Yeah, well, Lorenzo, my difference there is saying if you can't get gold, you should be happy with silver or bronze. Or make a platinum time, like with the Lewis Hamilton thing, right? So the gold time in Lewis Hamilton challenge is fairly hard for the casual player, but it's achievable. Where the platinum times are more so aimed towards the like esports drivers or like the high-end players of the game, right? So I would like to have a time I can aim for, which is closer to the Lewis Hamilton platinum time for mission challenges. That would make it a lot more fun for me to do these. Unless it's Monza Maggiore, yeah. Or Seaside. Or what's the other track that is terrible? Oh yeah, he's also terrible on the Nordschleife because we had different shifting physics and he actually used a second gear. On the Nordschleife you just never want to use second gear in the Group C car. And you beat him by like 5 to 10 seconds. Anyway, I think that's enough practice. So let's just like warm up from yesterday. I'll back out of this menu. So I actually do the run from this. So like this is where, when you press race entry here, that's where the run starts. Okay, I'll get a drink and then let's try to do a run. I hope the live splits are in a decent place. It shouldn't really be in the way of anything. Sorry if I don't respond to everything in chat when we do this. Let's have that off, and then oh, okay. Then I'll turn that music down a little bit for me. Tell me if the new music is too loud, by the way. I don't think it is, but streamer, pay attention to me. Okay. Your quality time in races in the top 100. Nice. Good job, man. Okay. I think I'm ready. Is my timer thingy magic working? Good. I'll have to remember to split at the end of 8, 16. And 24. Wait, I'll just take a look real quick to make sure I know when to stop the timer. New rules. Timer ends when the player crosses the finish line for the final event. Okay. So even before we see if it's gold or anything, as long as you know it's gold, you just stop the timer. If it happens to not be gold, you just go a split back and the timer is continuing. Like, the timer is continuing in the background, so you can, like, even if you have finished the timer, you can go backwards and it still remembers where it got to. Let's see. Beep, beep. Let's go. Shifter time. Into first. I have to get ready with traction control in this car. I have to actually remember how to drive. Drive straight to the goal. Okay. Here we go. I nearly missed second there. That would have been bad. Just immediate reset. No, not retry. Oh, I nearly pressed retry. Okay, so whenever I don't beat my time, it auto defaults to retry, which is bad. Let's go shift the cheat. There. Not retry, exit, yes. First gear, traction 1. Let's go. Don't hit the walls. Good. Yeah, that was a pretty good time. Yeah, fuck daily workout. And fucking mileage points as well. It's like, go away! I literally couldn't care less about you. There's actually a way to get the distance, the daily workout thing to go away. But I can't do it while streaming with remote play. So yes, there's optimization to be had here. This one won't be fully optimized. Oh, that's way too late braking. Whatever. It'll do. It's only 2/10. That's good. It's better than failing. Oh, that's also way late. This is fine. That's only 6/10, you know, that's fine. Oof. You laugh at 2/10. I just did 6/10 there. In a fucking straight line. No! Gee, that's the bad part of using a shifter. Lost a fucking second. Perpy hands. Okay, remind me to split. After the next one. And handbrake. Yeah, handbrake helps a lot there. That was a bad run and I got a decent time with the handbrake. Okay, so I need to split after this. I assume when I get to the finish line is the best place to split. Yeah, the tag sponsors post. We laughed about that yesterday as well. I lost traction control. That's my split button. Okay. Yeah, this is a really tough driving challenge. It's called Turn. It's really difficult. Okay, that should have split. I can't look at it yet. It did. Okay, good. And then we need to get all the way over here. Technically, I feel like I should just be able to do the number 16 one and then go backwards, but yeah, that's fine. I was about to split again. I'm confused. Send help. Yeah, I'm not splitting after every single mission. That would be horrible. Fuck that. But yeah, this run should be like around the 16 to 18 minutes, I think, on PS5. With a clean run. Lord, that's pretty good. This is just hug the inside. Yep. There's not much time to gain there, so let's just easy clap. Oh no. Please no penalty. Please no penalty. If I can, I'll try and stay as close to the road as possible. Because fuck this. You can very easily get a penalty for doing the going off into the dirt strat. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do for a first run. Didn't die at Willow Park. Well, there's still one more Willow, so let's see. Which can also very easily give a penalty depending on how to do it. This should be fine. That should be fine. Easy clap. Fine. Go. Good. The amount of times I hit that fucking barrier right there. Not the keys, just pork. We have a run. I don't know what else could like kill me later on. There's a couple things, I guess. Like the Maggiore downhill, this 4C hairpin turn could yeet me into a wall for no reason. Hey, that's pretty good. Fuck off, there you are, Godry. It's so annoying, like, ugh. There's a way to get rid of it. There's no way to get rid of the mileage. Mileage points, I don't think. I believe you still get that. So, yeah, you'll have to deal with that. I braked too early. We'll have to do. It'll be a little bit slow, like a Tensor 2. Yeah. This is such a weird way to like race because you just new scenario, new car every single fucking second. It's so different to like learning a track and a car and just driving that. Here you're just constantly thrown into something different. So you just have to like remember each scenario separately. Remember what you're driving, like what you need to do. Kinda like it. Too bad I'm a potato at driving. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay. Also don't think I have a decent time on here. I just did a few practice ones here yesterday. I didn't do too much. Fuck, that's 16. Late split. You didn't tell me to split. Chat has betrayed me. Yikes. Okay. That was a big yikes. I'm still just, yeah, you know, under 10s, so that's fine. Exactly, this is all your fault, Lewis. Like, you were my split information guy person. So I knew when to split. I was gonna say I need to bind my clutch pedal to be my splitter, but then it's like, oh wait, I actually need to use my clutch pedal in the first like 6 events. This is the good one. This is one of the best challenges. It's just... Okay, I actually... Yeah, okay, that was horrible. I was like, lost 2 tenths there. Okay. I forgot I just needed to shift up for some reason. Like, I looked at my RPM and I'm like, why should I shift up? And then I remembered, oh right, that's the trick to get it to turn, you idiot. That's good. Lost 2 tenths for no reason. I'm so happy that it remembers that I'm on traction control on the MFD. Oh, that's a yikes. If I had to scroll over to traction control every single time and find it, and then take it down, that would be terrible. Also, there's C, when I talked about like I would be like half a second slow on these, compared to just 1/10 when actually doing it, because potato. Yeah, fuck that, yeah. One thing is that it like keeps turning it on, but like if it didn't remember on the MFD, oh, that'd be a yikes. Luckily, I believe every single run for GT Sports, maybe except for Platinum, lets you like go in and change your settings before actually starting the run. Like, let's say you're doing a run on a new profile, on a new save or something. You can go in and mess with your set. Oh, new record. Cool. It'll start me on exit. Park. I don't need to move right. Give me a sec to recollect my thoughts. Oh no, not this. Yeah, so every run you can go in and do like your wheel settings before actually starting the run, which is pretty good. Because if you had to like count that into your run, you would more or less just be forced to have like shitty default settings. Where if I use that, my wheel just presses random buttons by itself. Oh no! Oh no! Ugh. Please, park! Park, please! Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? There goes half a second just because I messed up turn 1. Yikes. Okay. Well, it's a first run for a reason, right? It needs to be beatable. Okay, 2 more and then remember to split. Oh, yes. Yes. That's the new park champ. Fuck you, TC. Go off. No, don't kill. No kill. I said no. Ah. Nearly died again. I fucking hate hairpin. Literally the bane of my existence. That car doesn't help. When you get off the brake on that car, it's just like, oh, you want to turn? Okay. Yes, all the turning. Also, I lost grip in the rear. Have fun. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. I can stay on here. And then I miss shift, so that's good. Oh! I nearly pressed retry. I was spamming cross on the retry. I'm like, don't. Looking second to last mission and you retry. Literally the last mission I could press retry and fuck it up. Okay, remember to split. Remember to split. No! It's okay, it's okay. Not the worst in the world. Okay, that was terrible. Oh no. Well, there goes a second. There goes another half a second, that's good. Let's cheat. Splitter? Okay. "18 minutes and 8 seconds. Okay. Let me pick. Beat world record by 31 seconds. Pog. Easy clap. Thanks, PS5. You have been helpful. Well, that's good. So that was the first 24. A sped run. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna submit it yet because I requested to have like PS5 on the leaderboards and whatnot as a platform. And I don't want to submit this on the PS4. World record. Pog. The closest thing I've come to a world record is this. But then we have High Road being a fucking magician. Yeah, 1808. That's pretty good. Definitely seconds to be saved there. You can probably push that under 18 seconds, I'd say. But it's gonna be tough. Oh, 18 minutes. 18 seconds. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely push it under like 18 minutes. Yeah, look at this. Like everybody. At first, I was even with these guys at 587. And then I did one more run and I got 572. Which is fucking 3,000s behind these guys. And we have this guy with a decent time, this guy with a decent time. And then we have a High Road who's just like, what? Yeah, I'll just take 2 tenths more off of you guys. Like, what? How? 2 tenths. In an 8-second stop challenge. Yeah, that's sort of like gone. Then this, I made an even, like my time is a 12:4:21, which is exactly even with 9 and 10. 12:4:21. But again, High Road. Yeah. 2.5 tons, easy. I gave him the railroad. I don't think so. I think it's just him fucking tryharding these. Like he tryharded all these like manual shifter things. This guy Pikmin somehow beat me. I don't even think he has a shifter, so that's kind of embarrassing. He is only 5th. But look at these times. 9:04. When there's 3 people that's beaten. Anyway, let's move on to Le Practice. Now that we have gotten. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Now that I've gotten the world record in the first 24. To be fair, there's only 2 runs of it, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, there's only 2 runs of it. One is 18:39 and the second is 25:03. What is on this? Yeah, exactly. This is where it gets interesting, because when you look at the leaderboards, there's something a bit interesting going on here, you know. 13:09, but you know, it quickly turns into 17:1. So now we need to start learning how to cut. Jump. Unfortunately, GG Sport doesn't have the straight line jump, so we'll have to do with this, I think. Come on, cut. Monk. Stay on the grass, yeah, but this doesn't seem to care. I know that's what you would do in like sport mode back in the day. Like as long as you stay on the grass, it's like whatever. Is that a 14? I didn't look. Is that a 14? So is that what to do, or this was patched? So maybe that's the same for Willow then. Maybe that's the thing. Like if you stayed out here, it wouldn't count it. Oh, that sucks. Well, all speedruns are closed. All the speedruns needs to be done on the latest patch, according to the rules. So we can't like unpatch the game in cheat mode or get better physics. Yeah. So probably the penalty thing. Wow. That means we actually have to do the thing. And in this ski rocker. But okay, so even though it drove a bit off track here and there on that, it still counted. Okay. So now it's about finding where you can cut. Oof. It's gonna be a big oof. What if you just cut this side? Is that okay? No. Only 1 second. So yeah, I can do this and still get gold, right? So my time right now is an 18.4 with the penalty. That's gonna be risky though. Oh, you were like 200 off. You get silver instead. It was like, very cool. Yes, it's a 16. I'm getting. I mean, you probably just have to learn how to cut a little bit better and also brake better. What if we take this with us? We don't get a very good exit. Okay. Oh, that's worse. Same penalty though. So we are able to cut the left side a bit if we also cut the right. How much though? That's good. Wait, I didn't get a penalty there. This fucking game. Can you Monkathon? Can you do this then and just eat into the wall? I like. Easy. Only 4 seconds. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's like, maybe if it like deems you like crashing, it's like Oh, he's not at fault. He was crashing, so that's legit. Five seconds. Hmm. 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 It's still too slow with 5 seconds. Okay. So I cut too much there. On the left for the 2-second penalty. Oh. I don't think this is it. Yeah, no, I don't think that's it. Yeah, any prize runs are actually faster. Yeah. I figured that out yesterday as well. Like, any prizes are actually faster runs than all goals. Because you can do stuff like this. And then you just get bronze. Oh, well, this time I failed. But if you do something like that, you get bronze instead. And it's like seconds faster just for this specific one. I don't think this is it, but let's try. Oh, it would have been close. It's weird how it doesn't give me the penalty. Maybe it's because I'm slowing down enough. So it's like, oh, he didn't gain the time. Like, I was standing still for more than 2 seconds, so I didn't get 2 seconds of gain time or whatever. Like, if this takes too long, do I just not get a penalty? Yeah. So you can't do the cut and not get a penalty. Hmm. 4 seconds. Is this just trying to make me fail every time? Like 4 seconds is exactly enough to make me fail the mission. Like, is the big cut just trying to make me fail? That would be some interesting coding. Like, nope. Okay. I don't know how that penalty works. It's actually one hit. Get me across the line! I don't know. So with this, I feel like you just need to actually, you know, drive. Imagine driving. Wow. It's just like, okay, that's it. Okay, have a good night, Lewis. Thanks for coming by. Yeah. I'm just gonna be stuck here retrying weird things on all these stupid missions. Trying to figure out how to cheat. You're freezing, doggo. Yeah. Have a blanket so you don't start getting angry. Dog always gets angry if he's too cold. And I need my room to be cold in order to rise. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's anything here. Let's just do this bit. Oh, it's just a hairpin. That's fine. I didn't look at what we were doing. Wait, I'm on dead tires? Oh, I don't remember this. Good thing dead tires are fine in this game. Right. My previous time is 11.666. It's good. I like how it's like, well, was there? Question mark. But like, it just has understeer because updated physics. I'm sure this would be like horribly oversteery back in the day when the game came out, but now it's like full throttle and you just understeer. God damn it, game. Oh no, I didn't want to exit. Yeah. I still need to improve like a 10th or 2, I think. Yeah. Getting into the 4s would be nice, but a low 5 would also be okay. No. Okay. Just gonna try different stuff until I find what works. Oh, is that? Nope. I just turned into understeer again. This fucking... This game is so stupid. The mission that's called What is Oversteer literally doesn't have oversteer. Even if you try and force it. Like... What are you trying to counter without oversteer? I mean, it's literally impossible to get oversteer in your game, so yeah. It's not too hard to... Just a little bit. Oh, a tiny bit of oversteer. Hi Java. How are you? I'm just practicing some speedrun stuff. Having fun on this mission called What is Oversteer? That barely introduces oversteer. You can just get a little bit of oversteer there on exit if you hit it right. It's funny. Okay. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. We can move on. Oh, I actually beat all my friends. Pork. What's this? Okay, so I'm still like a 10th of this. The top 10. That's fair. Raise your cornering speed. 1. Raising your cornering speed. Okay. Is this gonna be full throttle? Start to finish? Get that it's one of the fast sections on the north side. Yeah, it seems very close between people. Probably not too much to do here. Oh, it's literally just... Okay. Do we have to do the left-hander? Yeah, I assume so. Yeah, that's not the way, but... Yeah. People were doing high threes, I think. Okay, I'll do it a couple more times. It's a very quick one. So... Just a little bit of like straight line, but yeah. It's fine. I assume 7 gears just killing the car, so... Maybe just lift and shift down. I think that might be enough. I slightly touched the brake there, I think. I should try it just like full speed. Small lift. Okay. Small lift, no shift. That's pretty good. Low fall, so that's pretty close to like the top times. That's not too bad. Just a small lift. If you go wide, is it gonna give me a penalty or anything? No. Okay. So you can solo risk it a little bit there. It'll cost you a couple tens if you mess it up, but if you get it really well, it could save you like a tenth. That's all like the risk for the reward game that is speedrunning. I purposely just like hit the wall there the second time to see how much it's slowing it down. Oh, that's too wide. So I hit the grass a little bit. Still not terrible, like, yeah. This isn't gonna be a thing where you're gonna gain too much. That's the top times. Oh, okay. So I was actually way closer to the top times than expected. Feed Angelo by 1,000. Okay, nice. Okay, it's Tokyo. I was like, you just have to do a straight line? But yeah, there's like a... You have to slow down for this, I believe. This little kink on the back straight. Probably does just a lifting group 4. I don't know. We'll see. I literally don't remember like 90% of these. Nope. Don't want to hit the inside wall, that's bad. Okay. Question, can we get a penalty here? No, we cannot. Okay. I don't remember what time we needed. Whatever. I'll do a couple runs where I actually get it in. Get like a decent one. Okay, a little bit more than just a lift. Maybe a tiny bit of brake could do it. Get it to turn in. Don't... maybe you can shift down? Yeah, so you can sort of do that. Okay. I think it might be fast if you don't shift down, but shifting down in this game is just a very consistent way of getting turning, getting rotation into the car. Yeah, that's fine. 1,000 though. Didn't work out. Okay, so we're like a 10th off. Anything special here? Okay, that's another 10th. So like 2/10 off? Maybe there's been a way to use the wall without getting a penalty. 2/10 is quite a lot in just this one section. That felt pretty good. Yeah. It's a low 9. It's not too bad. But yeah, finding like another 2/10s from here, I think it was. Or at least one more. Quite a bit. Could have been way early on the throttle. Similar time, okay. Yeah, I think I'll just move on now. It's just a little bit of brake, downshift, turn in. It's not too bad. Yeah, was it a low 7? Yeah, low 7s would be really hard to do. Without like hitting a wall. I'll just put my music back up a little bit. Now that I'm not doing a run, I'm just practicing. No, doggo, don't do that. Good. (16.1) 16.7. We have a 16.7 by World Champ, and then we have a 16.1 by an EB driver. There's 2 people who has found a way to cheat this. I wish you could see like what time they did this record, like what date they did it, because that could explain like all the patches. And now I just have to aim for a 16.7. How would you even cut here? Maybe you could go wide, going left here. I don't even think that would help. Oh, that's terrible. Could you cut going to the right? Maybe you could. Maybe you used to be able to cut the right hander. Like keep it a lot to the left here and then turn in right. Oh, damn it. Trying to explain how to cheat. Maybe it's still possible. It's before corner though, so probably not. Okay. Nine, okay. Wait, I have a 17.6. So like... Oh, okay, yeah, that 17.6 is better. Never mind. That's like a second off, okay. No, I have a 16. Wait, yeah, okay, never mind. Don't mind me. Yes, it was a 17.6. It's just my new record coming up, confusing me. I'm done. Okay. That's not 2/10. Let's practice a little bit more. Yeah, I don't see that being faster. Drive consecutive corners without missing apexes. Wow. Oh, okay. Cannot cut that much. Got it. Keep braking too late. Can use second gear to rotate the car? Hey, Homas! Hello! How are you doing? I'm being bad, trying to learn how to drive. That's why I'm doing driving school. Just trying to learn how to drive. Doing good, yep, same here, same here. Just trying to figure out how to drive. It's very hard. It's very difficult. I once knew how to drive, but I do not anymore. So, driving school it is. There we go, that's slightly better. Slightly. European partners learning how to drive. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't have a driver's license, so, you know, gotta learn it somewhere, right? I feel like driving school is the good place to learn how to drive. I also figured out there's a bunch of cheats we can't do anymore. So, Speedrun has gotten slower with newer patches. Feels bad, man. I'm really bad at this. Like, anything that actually involves turning more than one corner. Just not my thing. I don't want to sit and just grind this out, so that might just be where I lose 2/10 on my run. Yeah. Oh yeah, Humas, I also did a speed run earlier of the first 24 of these, and I got this time, which is 30 seconds faster than world record. So thank you PS5 for that. Very helpful. Cheater. Yeah. I also cheated by using my clutch and shifter in the first 6 missions, which can save you like a couple of tens on each one. That's also pretty good. You'd be 1 minute slower than just because of PS5, PS4. Most likely. Yeah. I wish you could look at leaderboards from here. So in this one I got like P7 in the world, and on this one I got a shared P9. Getting rusty, please. Thomas, I know you. You're saying your rusty is like 2 seconds faster than me around the track, so. Oh, I'm rusty, I haven't played in 2 years. Comes in and just fucking does a world record. Okay. Also, this is where I haven't like played since basically when the game came out. So like my records are literally like me starting this mission, don't touch traction control, get gold, do the next one. Oh fuck. Hello, Cyrus. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. I hope 24-hour practice is going well. Fantastic, that's good. Doing good, doing good. Just trying to learn how to drive, you know. That's why I'm doing driving school. I had to learn someday, right? I figured I would start by doing driving school. Oh, that's bad. Got pole position and spun that one. Nice. That sounds like good practice. Basically unintentional starting from the back strats. Yeah, no, I don't know why it took me this long to figure out I had to learn how to drive, but I figured I would do it. That was really bad from us. Please never say that again. Does anyone know where to shift this car? Like, fully rev it, I believe? I don't even know what a good time he is. It's probably like a 17.9 or something. Better late than never, yeah, exactly. Rev it, yeah, sounds so. Oh, I'm not. Okay. See, like when you see B Racer next to your name, you know you're on the right track. You're doing fine. You may not be the fastest in the world, but you're right behind him. So that's good. 18.1. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. 2700. Yeah, okay. Well, that's enough for that. Let's move on to the next one. Also, like, if you want to have fun and laugh at how stupid the game is now, all you have to do is go in here, go to mission 20 something and laugh at the name. This one. Mission number 26 or driving school test 26, whatever you want to call it. What is oversteer? Because you don't even find out by doing the test, because there's no oversteer in the game anymore. So it literally doesn't exist. Like I'll show you. Like there's literally no oversteer anymore. You just understeer. So like this test doesn't even make sense anymore. You think it was on purpose, yeah? Like, what is oversteer? It's just like, oh, we gave you really bad tires, and we give you an NSX, which is, you know, mid-engine car. It's supposed to be really oversteery. You jump in, and it just, you know. Oh, I found the oversteer. Yep, there it is. Got it. Figuring it out here, Peter. Yeah, yeah. The game used to be slightly different than what it is now. Just slightly. If you clicked it and it was just question mark, yeah. It's just like, well, we don't have oversteer in this game, so you can just skip this and move on to the next one. Learn cornering with a focus on acceleration. Wow. We do this flat? Easy. Sped. I actually don't know what the time was here. I think 0.3 was decent, right? Maybe? No. No, definitely not. Definitely not decent. Okay. Wait. Alright. Yeah. So 0.8 is decent. Definitely want to get closer to a 0. I don't think that's how you do it. I found the oversteer. You just need to jump first. Maybe this should be called what is oversteer. A stupid fucking hole. There's a hole in the ground right there, which is why you bounce. Because you go down and then you hit the curb. Third! That seemed better. Slightly better. Yeah. Still need to be like 2/10 better than this. Yeah, those are. Like, I didn't realize how big that little like dip in the ground is until I played this in VR. Like, when you play this in VR and you look at this dip, like, it's just a massive fucking dip. You barely notice it when you just come flying. I have no idea. I assume it is, unless it has been patched since then. Because the node slide keeps getting repaired, right? And changed slightly. Like, they will smooth out bumps here and there and like repatch it every single year, so I don't know if this actually still exists on the track. Hold it! Had to lift a bit there, which lost all the exit speed. Would still like to be a bit faster than that. Nope, that's not it. That was close. Oh, and then I didn't turn in. That's good. Yes. Would you just, you know, not turn in? Okay, okay. There it is. Found it. I found this bed. Nice. Yes, this bed was found. That's not the problem, Homas. The problem is the bit rate, which is 6,000, I think. At least that'll be the main problem. Aw, god damn it, Ryan. Why did you have to do this? I don't think I can do this consistently, but we'll take it. We'll take it. You know? Oh no. Okay, it's group 4. It's group 4. Maybe flat. Maybe flat. Pause jump. If this is flat, it's easy, right? Like, just drive straight. If it's not flat, then rage. Oh, I was looking away. Easy flat. Easy. Got it. Done. I mean, you can probably do it close to flat, if not flat, but it's not gonna be super easy. So. At least not when you're called Kenny. And it's a plug. There you go. That's okay. Exactly. It's a Corvette. I only beat my previous record by a second. Okay. You can actually get a 1 second penalty on this and still beat gold. Nice. I don't think I'm gonna find a cut though. Well, I guess you could cut the first section. I don't think it's gonna help much. So. 15.8 by Doodle. Okay, and by all these guys as well. Need to find out about that time. Do you need to short shift the group 4 as well? You do, right? Just not as much as the group 3? I don't remember. Okay. 90%, okay. Okay, that's better. It's like 1.5 times, that's pretty good. Let's just try and do that a couple times. Nope, that's not it. 3 sixes, yeah. One of my previous records was like an 11.666. I was like, oh, nice. Too bad I have to beat it now. Right. Okay, what is this song? Can you like not? I do not like you. Believe I can make you skip by doing this, right? Yes, okay, good. Oh, is this it? Oh, apparently not. It's similar to the other one, so that's good. It's good enough. Don't have to do world records on every speedrun, but as long as I can get like a decent run. Lifted too much, but that's okay. Nope. Don't touch the wall. Wall slows you down. Okay. Okay. One more time with this. Accidentally restarted. Was not on purpose. Yeah, I can get this like somewhat consistent. Like a 16-1. So that will have to do for now. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to like do a run of intermediate today. These are a lot longer to run. I did a run of beginner earlier, and I got world record by 30 seconds. But I'm also on the PS5, so a little bit hard to compare if I was actually faster or if 30 seconds is just all in loading times. It might be. That's not what I want. This is what I want. 14.7. 14.7 is good time. 14.8 is acceptable. Let's say 2, okay. Well, 3, 4, whatever you... I hate corner names in Interlagos. Or corner numbers even. That was good. Yeah, very good. Am I really a Viking? Maybe. I mean, I have ginger hair, so that sort of counts, right? That means I'm a Viking. Ginger hair from Scandinavia. That's basically as Viking as you can get, right? Eight was acceptable, right? 7 was good. Okay, let's do this a couple more times. See if we can get somewhat consistent with it. It seems fairly consistent. Okay, that's good. 200 so. This caught us one of your enemies, yeah. I usually like it on this track. Like, I feel like I do this better than a lot of people in races. And it's very easy to like have other people mess up there and then capitalize on it, going up to this right-hander. Because this right-hander up here, you can sort of like, either the person in front of you is gonna just do it normally and leave you space on the inside, or they're gonna try and defend and you can sort of like squeeze them a little bit tight. And they might make a mistake going into the second part of that right-hander, which means they will go out wide and you can over under them into the hairpin. It's a nice little section. Okay, this is fairly consistent in the 8s, so I'll accept that. P5, right behind Lars. Of course. I'm surprised Lars isn't like P1 on this. He's the Interlagos specialist. It was in group 4, so I'll give him that. Oh, maybe he's P1 on this. Let's see. Oh, he's close. Did we go? 297. Okay, so he's just out of this top 10. That's the other one of the 3 fast Danish drivers. I've never seen this guy do well in a race though. He's always just like at the top of leaderboards. Mainly Le Mans. Do we want a 15-0? Or, well, realistically, a high one. Yeah, time trial here. Yep. That's like him, me, and Apex Chris, and that's about the only like A+ Danish drivers that exist. This is exactly how you want to take that hairpin, by the way. In case you wanted to know. I mean, I think Danish people are... Wow, I'm 4/10 off. Oof, this is gonna be rough. At least some Danish people are real. I met Apex Chris going to the European finals, so I know he's real. I think I'm real, so we have 2 there. That's already a good start. These 310s. How do we find 310s? Yes. Early on the throttle. That's a 10th, maybe. Maybe not. No. Lost it all on that though. 2 out of billions. I think 2 is enough to confirm it, right? Another half a 10th. Getting there. That's not it. No. Definitely want more of a late Apex, not an early one. I've done an esports competition specifically on this track. I should know how to do this corner. I didn't do too well on this track in the race, but I did win the competition. Because I did bad here, which made me start well in the next race. Which was a short race. And this was the endurance race. So yeah, that was an interesting event. So it was a sprint race and an endurance race. We did the endurance race first, and then reverse grid for the sprint race afterwards. Both rounds gave the same points. So I did like very mediocre, got like a mid grid position in the feature race endurance. And then I started in a decent position for the second race, like mid to front pack. One of the front guys messed up and like gave a position up to someone else. And I just picked the car that had the best standing start. So I just went from like P6 to P1 before turn 1. And then I just stayed in P1 for that whole sprint race. Because it was on a track that's hard to overtake and the other guys were battling. And that's how I won my current gaming monitor. Ultralight. That was a good day. Oh, I'm not getting anywhere on this. Fuck it. 15.2 it is. That's yeah. I'll possibly get back to that another time in practice. Like before I do a run of this, I'll go practice that before. It's more, yeah. Well, it's more just luck. My actual prize was supposed to be going to the Williams headquarters in the UK and watch an F1 race in their cinema. Aww, feels bad, man. There used to be a trick to cut half of this off, but that has been patched out, so rip. But yeah, I was supposed to go to the Williams headquarters and like have a tour of their museum and headquarters and stuff, and then watch a race in the theater there. But literally as my flight was booked and me and my brother was going, like they would even like allow him to come as long as he paid for the flight. Everything else would be paid. But as soon as we got our tickets booked and we were literally ready to go, it was like 1 or 2 weeks away, COVID said nope, and all the flights got cancelled and we couldn't fly. So then I was like, doesn't look like I'm gonna be flying for at least a year, so maybe we can figure out a different price. And then they agreed to this monitor, which is the same as second place price was. It's also this monitor. And they agreed to that, so. Yeah, you would have gone to the Jaguar factory and seen all the non-reading cars. Oof. Yeah. That reminds me, I also won a Jaguar thing. Like, so Jaguar held like a small little competition with their 27 racers, I believe they're called. The one who organized it on GG Sport, and literally like no one knew about it. And Hamas somehow figured it out from like Jaguar's Twitter because he was following them on Twitter. Because he used to drive a Jaguar. So Hamas told me and Lewis about it, and we are like, hey, let's go try this out. So me and Lewis were the only two like esports drivers who actually like, well, retired esports drivers who like entered that competition, and the whole podium got the prize, and the prize is like going to the UK, to one of the Jaguar facilities, and we get to have a tour, a ridden ride in a D-Type, like one of the remade ones. I forgot what it's called, like the new ones they're remaking. So we get to drive in one of those as a passenger, and then it also includes driving yourself an E-Type. That's kind of cool. I don't have a driver's license, so I mean, I'll just go for a tour on the E-Type as well, if that's okay. But yeah. Steal a license, yeah. Rumbas. Okay. Fucking Hamas. Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing, and like I think it was mid to late last year where we won that, but and they want us all together at the same time, right? But yeah, the COVID is not really in our favor to do that anytime soon. So it's just like, yeah, we're not in a rush to like get this prize done, but like we'll just figure something out once things are back to more normal conditions. Yeah, COVID is so annoying. I mean, at least we're getting like vaccines out and stuff now, so that's pretty good. I'm only 27, so it'll probably take a while before I'll be accepted to get a vaccine. Currently don't have a job, so it's not like I'm out next to people. I'm not in any place where it's like essential for me to get a vaccine. Molly got her is getting her second shot soon. That's good. That's good. My dad has been offered the vaccine as well, but there's literally no available times on the website when you have to like order it. You have to like order a time. So you just have to like refresh that every day and see if the time comes up. Get it like a week before because you're 36. Fucking dinosaur Rex. You guys know that I don't like Willow. Yeah. Fucking drop vaccines out of the sky. That's not the way. Yes, please. I was gonna say that seemed decent, but it's literally like, wow, 2,000 of a second. That'll do for now. I'm bad, and I know it. I'm not that far off. I thought I was a little bit more off, but yeah, 49s. Yeah, you can't cut anymore. So those times don't really count. The expanse? No, I don't believe I have. If it's a movie, then there's very, very small chance of me having seen it. I watch a lot more shows than movies. And even that's, like, I don't watch a lot. 21.9. Okay. 21.7. Oh, it's a TV show. Okay. You want to talk to people. Sorry. I have not watched it. Oh! Oh dear! It does exist! What did I need again? Already forgot. I blame Hamas as well. We always blame Hamas around here. Just be like, yo, so you asked me a question on driving mission 26 or driving school 26. I have actually found the answer in driving school 36. Okay, someone competent of. Yeah, that's good. That's better than I expected. First drive. It's gonna take me like a year to improve that time. Or not. I do like the North slides, so that's that. Ah, yes. Just try and see if we can keep the oversteer alive. I've kept it alive for too long. Looks like a pig. Yep. That's the pig track. Okay. You can be a lot early on throttle there, because you don't need to go to the left for the next corner. Nah, that was nearly good. No, yeah, yeah, I'm not doing the platinum speedrun. Nope, 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 nope. I'm just doing driving school right now, is what I'm practicing. So I did a shorter run earlier, which is just the first 24 driving school missions. And because I'm on a PS5, I actually got like the world record. Because it's measured in real time and not in-game time. I don't actually know like where I would compare to the guy who had, well, who currently still has the record, because I haven't like uploaded mine. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure I would stand compared to him on the run, because PS5 loads so much faster. The plat record, yeah. West Roads, right? West Road C. Yeah. He has the record for most of the runs. He actually the one who has the record for the 1 to 24 driving test as well. The same with 25 to 48. He also has the record for that. He also has the any percent speedrun record, which is get to the ending movie. He did all of driving school and all of mission challenges in that in order to get to the ending movie. I'm not actually sure if you need to do the driving school to get the ending movie. And in that case, you could probably save like an hour off of that. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's done most of the speed runs on this game, and there's literally there's like 2 other people who has done runs outside of circuit experience. There's a few more people who has just come in and done a couple of circuit experience speed runs. But for the most part, it's Westroads and Alex that has done speed runs on here. And I figured I would come join and do some runs, see what I can do. And then I also suggested on the speedrun.com to add a leaderboard for the Lewis Hamilton DLC, because a lot of people have actually like run that or like intended to run it, but there's no leaderboard for it. So if we can get a leaderboard for that onto speedrun.com, that would be nice. I think more people would do it. Sky Pikmin currently has the world record, I believe, in it. And then Super Chi has done a run. Lewis is trying to do a run. Cyrus, you have sort of speedrun it by yourself, I believe, right? you done it in like 2 hours and something. Like I can see that actually being like a speed run that would get a lot more people into it. God matter did it in about 2 hours, yeah. And I can see a lot of like pro drivers doing that just because it's a challenge. Where this, like what I'm doing, it's not hard to get gold, right? But overall it's hard to get a good time on every single run of these and like finish, right? Yeah, it's an actual challenge, unlike everything else in the game. Like everything else is very easy. Like gold is, you beat gold by seconds in most of these. But yeah, I was talking a little bit about that earlier with Lorenzo. Like Lorenzo wants more of these like driving challenges in the game. And I agree, but then I also said I want them to be harder. So like, gold literally does nothing for me because it's not a challenge. There's nothing for me to like learn or gain in order to get gold, right? Like, when I played this for the first time 3 years ago or whenever it was, like, I was really bad at the game. I had traction control on, I didn't like turn it off, and I would still easily gold everything like first or second try. Sounds like a gold digger. Sounds please. Gold. Wouldn't that be the opposite of a gold digger then? That's this. But yeah, like Lorenzo then said that he didn't really want gold to be unachievable or like too hard for the casual player to achieve. So then I suggested doing like what the Lewis Hamilton thing does, where in Lewis Hamilton challenge, it's still fairly hard for the casual player to get gold and everything, right? But it's not out of reach. It's doable. Where then you have the platinum trophies or the platinum whatever records. And those are the close to impossible ones, the really hard ones where you more or less need to be a esports driver in this game to get it right, or just practice a whole lot. So yeah, putting a platinum rank into these missions for GT7 would be really nice to like all the pro players and like good players. You don't even have to be a pro player, just a decent player, you know, someone who can get to A rank or like A plus. Like anyone who can do that would most likely want more of a challenge than these give you. And a diamond prize to go for would definitely help a lot, like making it interesting. Like we do have our friends rankings right now, right? But then you have B-Racer and Chill Lava or Sky Pigman on here, and it's like, oh yeah, good luck beating those on everything, right? Like if you're trying to get first at everything. I'm also friends with Lester, who's literally P1 in which one is it? This one. This one, Lester is literally P1, and he apparently said that his time is impossible to replicate. Devson got second place by being 1000 behind him. It's like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try and beat my friends in this one. Hey Java, I'm really proud of you. I just wanted to let you know. Yeah, I'm happy we got that that in there. Yeah, you guys have also talked about gold being too easy. That's the main problem with this game, in my opinion. Like, for the challenges. Okay. But yeah, like, every single previous Gran Turismo except for 6, gold has been fairly hard to achieve on most things. Or at least somewhat of a challenge. Not necessarily like Lewis Hamilton or Sebastian Vettel hard, right? But they've had some challenge to it, and you couldn't just one-shot everything like you can in this game. Okay, 13-1. I need to actually like go out and try this. I really hope they like go back to that for GT7. Like for the whole single player aspect, I really don't care about racing the AI anymore. Racing the AI is about as boring as it gets, even if they improve the AI a lot for GT7. It's just the AI is too predictable, you can manipulate them too much. They're not very fast in this game. They haven't been fast in like more or less any of the previous games except for like 1 and 2 with rubber banding. So like I'm not really interested in driving against the AI. We have sport mode and online lobbies where we can actually drive other humans. So the single player part that can be fun is the one where you have to beat a hard challenge. So making the challenges too easy is a big downside. Hey, 14-0. That's pretty good, right? I have to check it again. I thought the 14-1 was decent. 13-1. Can you cut this then? Huh. Huh. Surveyors on here. V-Racer, what are you doing? Okay. Maybe you can cut. Well, I mean, I didn't feel like I did great, but I thought the time was good. Apparently it's not. Well, let's see if we can just cut this then. Yeet! 13-7. So that's... okay. So this is sort of one of the confusing things, right? Hi, Alex. So I got a penalty, which is bad. However, I still got gold, so cutting and getting a penalty is still faster. It's like, even though my time is only a 14-7, that means I did a 13-7 in real time. So cutting here is a good thing. You just don't want to be too slow, because if I was 1/10 slower, I could end up getting silver, which means I had to retry it. Because I'm going for all golds leaderboards. (13-3). And then you get a 2-second penalty. And it's like, oh. I have to watch out. Anyway, how are you doing, Alex? Doing good? Let's see if we can... That's not what you want to do. I mean, I'll still go, but it wasn't fast. You have a question. Okay. Key the speedrun in F2004 win. I don't think there's gonna be a leaderboard for that. Okay, so maybe I got the other, like the 2-second penalty because I hit the wall. So if I can avoid the wall and do this multiple times consistently, this is gonna be the strat. Okay, that's bad. I hit the wall a bit. Okay, still only 1 second. But this is where it's scary, right? Because half a tenth and it would be silver. Or if I get the 2-second penalty, it would be bronze. Yeah, Alex, we can do some runs if you wanna do it again. Yeah, okay. So you do only get 1 second for cutting that, as long as you don't hit the wall. No, no iron. Okay, so it might actually be cutting the inside then. Interesting to see if I can host and stream. I mean, I probably can, but in general, me streaming AC hasn't been great. I lose frames just by streaming AC. But I think the 0 would be fine. Yeah, okay. So you don't want to cut the inside is what's going on here. I don't want to do AC just yet. I want to finish practicing this, which is probably still another half an hour to an hour. But then maybe after, if I'm not dead. Yeah, this is fairly consistent. That's how you want to do it. So just don't cut the inside, don't go too fast and hit them all. Something like this is about as good as you'll get. That's a 13-4, right? Not really gonna beat that. Okay, sounds good, Alex. Yeah, 13-4 is basically what Lava got. So I can't see when these times are made. But I assume all these times are done by cutting before the penalty system was changed. So they reset the leaderboards when physics changes, but they don't when they do like everything else. So they've changed how penalties are done at one point. So you still get penalties even after you finish. After you cross the finish line. If it hadn't, before one of the previous patches, you could cut a lot and then still finish the run, and if it hadn't given you the penalty before you finished, there wouldn't be a penalty. Oh, my chat just reset. Okay. Full lap. Oh no, not like this. Refuel in the pits and head out for the goal. Wow. That sounds like a slow stage. You are the 147. There used to be cheats there. 45. Probably not. Can't saw here. Not in now. Yeah, I'll aim for like a 47 really. But I'm gonna be slow, so I'll probably be in the 48. I'd be okay with a 48, I guess. So what are we doing? We are going into the pits to refuel, I guess. Can we not make it with this? Like, wouldn't this be faster? Maybe it's faster to refuel, I don't know. Oh yeah, I should probably figure out if we can cut. Does that give me a penalty? No. Yes. Okay. No, and it pops up. Okay, so you can definitely do it without hitting. And I can be a lot faster than this, right? But like, does this count? First, penalty 1 second. Hey. Hey. Wasn't it like a 47 I needed? But I got like a 30 something. Wait, that's a 49? I'm confused. Oh, right, because it doesn't count the first part of that. Oh, yeah. Well, I still think that's the way to go, right? So you just save the fuel. You don't do the pit stop. Pit practice. We're just like, no. I don't want to pit. Wait, I took tires. No, 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 stop, stop. Oh yeah, it wants to give you like 50% fuel. Yeah, there's no way that's faster, even if I don't take tires. Hello, tires. So we are doing pit practice. In case you didn't see what I was doing just now. So refuel in the pits and head for the goal. Alright. It's time to just lean it out. And we're definitely going for the pits right now. Yep. Yep. Oh, that's reading chat. We're definitely pitting for more fuel. Because pitting for fuel is fast. I'm racing your cyberpunk character. Nice. I'm very confused. Position 3. I'm still very confused. I'm also very bad because I'm reading chat at the same time. Get good. I'm trying, Gotti. It's telling me to do some pit practicing, and I really want to listen to the game, but you know, I'm also about 10 seconds ahead of where I would be if I pitted for fuel. So alright. I'm sure pitting at Daytona is horrible as well, right? Just coming off the oval into the pits and then the super tight pit exit. Yeah. I can understand why all your homies hate pitting. Very understandable. Be stressful, yeah. Okay. Too bad I don't have a time for this. I should like turn my time on just to like time this. Alright. So that's more or less the same as last time, just without the penalty. Yeah, I'm sure here we're gonna see like a big drop in times all of a sudden on the French ranking. Maybe yeah, around here. Like it goes from like the high 40s and 50s, and then it jumps to like 56s. So 56 is probably not like the worst time in the world if you do pit. But you can just, you know, say F it to the pit stop. Okay, I'll just do this a couple of times. I might try fuel map 5 and short shift a little bit more. See if that's doable. Kinda doubt it, but is this enough? Maybe it is. Not sure if it's fast though. Guess we'll see soon. Nope, that's not how you do that. No. I'm like concentrating on so many things. Like I'm looking at my fuel, trying to short shift, then I'm just not paying attention. Yeah, this is possible. I just want to speed to the finish line. 32. I should just keep a track of that time. 32. Oh, okay. So fuel map 5 faster. Gained over a second there, and that was not a good run. What are the top 10s? 46-0. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is the stuff you want to practice in order to like figure out what's faster. Being able to save like a full second on this is a lot better than, you know, saving 1 or 2 tenths in a different run. Not again! Oh yeah, I did this as well last time. Yeah, so fuel map 5 is a lot faster. I think I just used a little bit too much fuel, maybe. It should be okay, as long as we don't... Hey, 32 as well. Yeah, that seems to be the way to go. Yeah, I could play around with it a little bit more. Use more fuel out of corners and then turn it up on the straight. But this is pretty decent without worrying too much about it. There's definitely a lot more to gain there. They have like a second, yeah. 1.5 seconds, yeah. Yeah, I broke into the 46s, and that was still with the big mistake, right? So there's like an easy half a second, like on top of this, just in that one mistake. And then there's all the rest of my bad driving. So that's something I'll come back and like practice before I actually do a run. So I'll practice this a couple times, actually get it down before starting a run, so I remember what to do and have a little bit better feeling about it. Aim for the top with a quick pit stop. But why? Why do you keep wanting me to pit? Give yourself an advantage in the race by minimizing your refueling. That's what I did in the last run. I just didn't refuel. Yeah, so the speedruns I'm practicing for right now are just driving school. So there's 3 speedruns for driving school, I'd say. There's just the first 24 is like a short run, right? Which you can sort of do just as like practice before you do the full run. So I already did today. Yesterday I practiced all the first 24 missions. And then today I did a run of the first 24. And I got world record by 30 seconds. Granted, I'm on a PS5, so a lot of that time is just loading time. I don't actually know if I was faster than that guy. I was probably faster than a lot of the missions, but I'm sure he could also beat me in some of the others. There's very few runs of Gran Turismo. Oh yeah, I should put the speedrun category in my tags. Yeah, you are right. Thank you. But yeah, so that's that run, and then there's 25 to 48. It's also another run, and then there's another run which is all of them, right? That's the main one in driving school, which is 1 to 48. The first section I did in 18 minutes and 8 seconds. I still have the timer on live split. So I did it in 18 minutes and 8 seconds. 55 hundreds. And the next section here, I believe, is about 28 minutes in a run. So it's a little under an hour. It's like 50 minutes or so for a full run, which is it's not too bad. Let me just put the speedrun in the tags. There you go. Yeah, so they're also set up in 3 runs, right? So like you can just practice beginner 1 to 24. So you can just do runs of that as practice, and then you can do runs of 25 to 48 as practice. The rules are a little bit confusing on the side. So for the most part, for the bigger runs, you need to use like a fresh account, right? No save. But for like just doing a short segmented, like 1 to 24 or 25 to 48, you can just do that on an old account that already has gold on them. You do save time by doing this, because you don't get credits and you don't get experience after you've already beaten it. And I can understand that. But then there's also the full run, 1 to 48. The rule is that you need to do it on a new save. But the one run that's currently up of that is on a save that's already has the goals. So I've asked about that. And then for driving missions, to do all the not driving mission challenges, to do all of them, it says you can do it on a old account that already has gold. So I'm also gonna ask if that's like well, I have asked if that's intentional, like, or if you should start on a new account, because I feel it's for the full runs, like when you're just starting fresh, I feel like you should be on a fresh account, right? That makes sense. But just doing like 25 to 48, I can understand being able to do that on an account that already has the goals, because otherwise you would need to do a new save and you would have to be 1 to 24 in order to unlock 25, and then you could do 25 to 48. And the way Gran Turismo does like saves, it uploads them to the server, so you can't just make a save that's the first 24 gold and then like load it up with the 25th one. It is kind of mixed, Gunny. So it's a mix of using local saves and online saves. I guess you could do it, like if you played offline, you could do it and have multiple saves. But if you do it online, then it automatically uploads the save to the server. And if you try and use an older save, I believe the game says there's a newer save on the server, so we won't let you use the old save. You can either start over or use the server save. At least I believe that's how it works. Then yeah, you can do it in offline. Offline do actually also make the run a little bit faster. I've already figured out. What one are we on? Okay, this. So when you complete a mission, it gives you like daily mileage, like these points up here. If you're offline, it doesn't. So it skips this thing you have to click OK to, which can probably save 1 or 2 seconds per event. Sometimes the mileage points still pop up, which is sort of like the same text box. So like if you get both of them, it's more or less the same time as just getting one of them. It wouldn't really save time to just have one over the other. But it's not always that the mileage points jump up. So playing in offline mode could actually save you time, but only when you have already golded the challenges, I believe. Because if you haven't golded them, you have to get credits and experience anyway. So I'm not exactly sure, like there's definitely some minor optimizations to be done there. But that's sort of why I understand just, you know, allowing people to do the shorter runs on an account that already has gold. Yeah, so offline helps you do that, but like there would still be slight differences by playing it offline. Like you wouldn't gain this, and I haven't counted it, so I'm not sure exactly if it saves you time. If let's say it doesn't have to count this, but you still get XP and credits. I don't know if there actually is like this takes extra time or not. If you already get the other. It saves you times between run and terminal. Yeah, exactly. Like, so if you had to have a fresh account, it would save you time in between runs, right? But right now they just allow you to like do a run, even though you have goals. So I could start a run right now just by going into this, and then the run would start, right? And that's a lot easier than having to like, you know, close the game, delete the save, import the old save, start the game up again, go into the events. And right now I'm capturing this through remote play, which I know a lot of people do, because capture cards are expensive, and you know, when you can use remote play in 1080p 60, it's not the best. Like, capture card is definitely better, but it's a lot easier, and I don't have to have my capture card plugged into my PS4 or PS5. My capture card is the HD60, the Elgato HD60S, but not the S Plus, so it doesn't have 4K or HDR pass-through. And after getting a monitor that has 4K and HDR, I don't think I would like to change between that all the time. I know it would just be a HDMI cable, right? But being able to just run it off of this and just use remote play is so much easier. Got to this one. So that's sort of like my reasoning for why I'm playing online and not playing offline, because offline would technically be faster. Yeah, I could use a HDMI 2.0 splitter, and I kind of do want a splitter, but I highly doubt that a HDMI 2.0 splitter would also have no HDCP protection in it. I would like a splitter to remove HDCP for PS3. That's the only reason I would really... Well, not the only reason. A splitter in general can be useful, like for this instance, but... Yeah. Splitters are also not super common here in Denmark. They're more expensive than Oh, I have traction control on. They're more expensive here than what I've been able to find in US stores online. So, yeah. 13, 14, 15. So I need to do 3 laps. I probably can't do that on the fuel I have now. Let's see. Also, the pit stop here is probably really fast. But let's see. 1.5 laps of fuel. Oh, that's nice. That worked out a lot better than expected. Well, 2 laps of fuel? Maybe I can. But would this be faster? Is the question. I like how my previous lap was 4 and my current lap is 4 on the right. That's good. No 2.1 splitters yet, yeah. I sort of expected that. 2.1 is still very new. Even monitors are just now picking it up. Before it was just TVs really. And even the receivers had bad versions of it. I read something about, I forgot which ones, but some of the receivers with 2.1 had a bad chip, so it didn't actually support the full bandwidth through it. Oh, this is really bad. Why is all my laps 6 now? This game really doesn't like when you don't just run a normal race. That's funny. You can do this though, and I still think it's gonna be faster than 3. That's good to know. You could get penalties as well, like this. So this will give me a penalty, but I'm 16 seconds ahead. So I can save half a second per lap or something like that. And still get gold easy. Okay, well, let's take a second off of this. I don't even see why I would pit, but let's just... Yeah, so that would have been a low 8, which is already like close to the fast guys here. And then there's 2 seconds more to get off. Low 8 to a low 6. Oh, Devil's always on there. Can I change this? Oh. You can actually change tires. Nice. That's weird. Like, usually they don't allow you to change to anything, but you can change to intermediate and wets. Why? Let's just try to do a normal one again. Let's try and kill map 5. Why are you braking? Stop. Don't brake check me. Don't brake check me. Hurry. $41.7. That was bad. It's okay. Still a lap of fuel, a little bit less. That's bad. And then it just keeps turning. Nice. So that's a 3-second penalty. If we take 3 seconds of my time, that would be... yeah, it's definitely faster, especially in the all-wheel drive car here. So yeah, this would be a low 6, right? On this, no, this is my previous time. So my time was slower than that with the 3-second penalty. My previous time with a 1-second penalty. But yeah, there's a 1 lap of this track in one of the earlier driving mission 24. That's just a 1 lap time trial. And I tested it fairly decently. Cutting both parts makes you go in a more or less perfect straight line, which is a lot better than trying just to cut one of them. The grass isn't too bad in this game, honestly. There's a lot of missions like these two where it's a hairpin and then you like exit the hairpin, but it's actually faster to just exit directly onto the grass because it's more of a straight line. Now these two cars are also all-wheel drive, so that helps them drive in the grass, but just cutting directly out into the grass in a more straight line is faster than like staying on track for the exit. Because even if you're off track, the finish line on these are still like fully across the track. They also include the off tracks. It's not just the tarmac. Well, I guess we can't see my time here. I can try and do another one. And try without cutting and see what my time would be. Perfect. No! Ah. So I wanted to just like, yeah, fly into the side of them, but 8-6 ended up being bad. Alright, it's bad. Oops. I was taking a drink. Issue. Kinda love when the game just gives you like the car right on the limiter. That's always good. You just exactly can't send it right up in next to it. Is that a cut? Probably is a cut, right? Yeah. But yeah, even here, like a lot of people, without hitting the wall, just cut that without cutting the other side. Oh yeah, like full. Yeah, I can try that. Yeah, 6 doing auto drive, then full fuel. I'll just try and like see if I can just catch up, like full fuel. Yeah, you can. Easy. So maybe even like fuel map 2 or 3 or something. Yeah. Let's try that. Nah, that's too slow. Let's see. I wonder if it even matters in multiplayer. Like, is the AI going slower now? I'm not sure. Let's try this. I do think the AI is going slow. Yeah. So the AI is going slower in fuel map 6. Oops. Got that. It shifted for me that time. What? Oh, right, because of the fuel map. Right. That makes sense. Okay. So something like that. Oh, come on, it's no! Not like this. Something like that might be decent. Messing around with it a lot is dangerous though. Then you end up using too much and it's too late. Oh, that might be a cut. Well, we can cut. Nearly hit the wall now. 41.6. Ah, having to deal with the fuel mess. Oh, I'm out of fuel anyway. I thought I had a little bit more. I need to like time it myself because the more penalties I take, the less likely I am to actually beat my previous record. So it's hard to tell what I'm actually doing. Yeah, the timer in the bottom left. You don't get the auto drive, but yeah, you're right. Well, the auto drive, like it was slower to be in fuel map 6, right? So so the auto drive still matters a bit. The time would be faster when I'm in fuel map 1 in auto drive. Because the timer doesn't start until I hit the start finish line. Well, until I drive. Not the finish line, but until I drive. I believe it is. Right. Let's see. So 207 I hit there. 210 it disappears. 210 it disappears. That might be a good baseline. Time to find and actually did another full. Is this the newest one? Yeah. 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 when it disappears. That was slightly slower. Didn't I do another one? I feel like I did. Let's run a reset. Oh, did I just still run earlier? Oh, I did. Okay. That's good. That was the slowest one, and that's my current time. I believe, right? Well, I guess we can't see here. I'd have to go further back. But I think that was a 266, right? No. That didn't say anything about that. Okay. Let's see. Did I have the time before I started that run? I did. Okay. So that's the run we need to look at. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that was even slower than the other ones. So the other ones were faster than this. Just more penalties. Wait, did that stop the thing earlier? Yeah. Huh. This one like activates the gold trophy thing really fast after I cross the finish line. Like a second after or something like that. Where I feel like the others didn't. Or am I just... Yeah, see how long it waits there? It waits like 2 seconds more. Maybe it's trying to like calculate my penalty. So it's like, oh, he had a 2.8 second penalty. We need to round that up. So it like takes another second for it to round it up. Like I think it's because of the penalty. It takes like an extra second to like figure out how much penalty I need. In that case, it could be faster to not do the penalty stuff. Like, if I'm only saving a second, but then it takes another second for it to calculate it, then it sort of evens out. Huh. Because I believe this one took long as well, right? Yeah, this takes even longer. I'm like halfway through the next corner. It takes like 4 seconds, which is the penalty, funnily enough. Maybe it's trying to finish my time. So like it keeps running until the... Yeah, it waits for the penalty before it stops to calculate my final time. Or something like that. Huh. That's interesting. In that case, it's not faster to get a 4-second penalty. Yeah, penalties might actually be worse. At least in this scenario. So if you don't gain more than the penalty is, like, saying, penalties might be worse. Well, that was interesting to look up. Okay. Oh, that's terrible. All of the time I just gained by playing with fuel maps lost in one corner. It's really hard to like play with fuel maps here. I'm a bit low on fuel. Try and keep that in mind. Below 4% for them. Yeah. And I have like 5% for the last. Nope. I didn't look at the bottom time. What was it? 8. And yeah, it just stops instantly to give me the goal. So it seems like it is actually faster to not get penalties. Probably not by a ton. And you can definitely still like go way faster than this by playing a little bit more with it. Let's try and just do a run in fuel map fire. See how it goes. Oh, managed to get in next to that there. Good exit here as well. Let's get into that issue. Okay, that was pretty good. Not having to deal with fuel maps makes me able to drive a lot better. I can just focus on the driving, so that might overall be better. I know I lose a ton of time just playing with the fuel map. A bit low here. Gonna have to go to fuel map 6, I guess. I use a little bit more than 5% per lap, it seems like on 5. Yeah, now I use too much. I could just short shift a little bit better. I didn't look at the time again. Oh, that was a pretty good time, I think. First lap and a half at 5, yeah. But I do think that's gonna be like the better option, especially in like a speed run where I'm not just trying this over and over again. Yeah, I gained like a second there. Yeah, P1, I beat 4 us. Fucking, I beat aliens. Take that, B-Racer. Still seconds up here, right? Oh, no. Oh, yes, yes. No, 2/10, 2/10. Nice. Less than 2/10. Yeah, I can probably get on here if, like, I try hard it. Yeah. 1.1 off of first, yeah, like, that's... I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a lot. Oh, let me try one more where I'm... Let's see. So if I do this, don't let the AI do fuel map 1. Then I don't get them here. Yeah, and then SX is really gotta be in the way. So I sort of need to let the AI do this. Let me slipstream the TT. Somehow those bounces were just like perfect to not upset me too much. And then I do a terrible section here. Oh. Let's keep going. And then half of this lap. Probably just shove it into 6 here. We don't need a higher fuel map here. Into 6 here. Yeah, I messed with the fuel map and messed up on my braking. It's so distracting because like my wheel is like 70 degrees to the right and I have to press a button on it. It's really uncomfortable when I have to do that. That sort of worked out. I could definitely optimize it a little bit, but I seem pretty good. But again, I'm also trying to like have it somewhat simple. Was that an improvement? I don't think so, right? It was. I remember it was a low 9 before as well. So I don't think it actually improved. No. Okay. Yeah. I'll just try it one more time and then I'll move on. Got laid on the throttle because I changed fuel map. It's just distracting enough to like make me do a minor mistake that cost me time. Then you pressed it twice. Probably similar, I feel. Yeah, still not improvement, okay. Well, I think I'm in the ballpark. I think I'm at least in a low 7 while doing that. That was a little bit more work than the 6.9, so maybe just stick to like keeping it in 5 for like I did with the 6.9, and then just switching it to fuel map 6 about 1.5, 2 laps in. Complete the race while saving fuel. Game. That's literally what I've done in the past 2 missions. How easy is this gonna be? Can I just be like fuel map 2 in this one? Oh, so that's a short shift heavily for the final straight? Yeah. Yeah. Angelo, 3 seconds faster than everyone else. Oh, he's also first on the leaderboard. Okay. That's a little bit more understanding. That's 2 seconds on the leaderboard. Well, 1.6. But damn. 220, so it's like 2 laps here. Huh. Oh yeah, traction control. Back. Oh, it's just 1 lap? Okay. Actually, maybe you just want to stay behind the Lambo. He seems to be overtaking the Mustang. your Mustang. My slipstream. Okay. I have to test this. Okay, maybe not. I mean, as long as I get first, right? Just slap it into... Oh, that's a little bit early shift. It's fine. You're following it perfectly in slipstream, so this is good enough. Oh. Oh, he's running away. Get back here. I bet you don't even have to fuel save all that much. I'm just overdoing it. Considering this is the fuel saving race, and I did the two other ones which were pit stops. They're also supposed to be mandatory pit stops. Okay, just stop on the racing line. Fucking hell. Gotta pit this race? Yeah. It would be funny if the pit lane was faster than doing the actual straight. Like, oh, you're in the pit lane. Yep, that means you've finished the lap. So this one you actually had to pit. God, I'm bad. It might be. I doubt it. It just stomps on the brakes when you go in on the final lap. Oh, that was hard. Okay, so you do have to fuel save. Oh, you can't even go into the pits. They closed the pits. He's bad, man. 28! Oh, I need to cut off like 6 seconds. Okay. Time to learn how to do this bet. Okay, well, I'm not trying to get top of the leaderboard. Like, a 23, 22 is okay. But that is a lot of time. Probably mostly in this straight. Can we just, like, yeet past these guys? You go right, I step behind him. Perfect. There might also be some more riding strats that I just don't know. Not that I'm trying to do the wall ride strats. The game's telling me to brake for these corners, but they're like pretty much flat. I'm lifting and I'm going like too slow for them. use way too much fuel now. If I pin the AI against the wall, it probably doesn't give me a penalty. Oh, that seems good for fuel. Yep. Just fucking bang it on the limiter. And I need to finish now. Wow. Doggo is going crazy. Okay. Doggo, please. Yeah. Huh. I don't really know where I would do that though, other than like the end of this straight, but ideally I think I would want to go faster down this straight than being behind these guys. Well, move. Oh. Maybe I do just want to save here. Where I didn't have to lift for that section, but probably not faster. Completely screwed that up. My wheel was upside down as I tried to mess with the fuel maps. Okay, that's definitely better. So you do want like all the power out of the last corner. Maybe you want it here as well then. Just let the AI do its thing, get up to speed, turn it down once we're like getting to 6th gear. Something like this. I don't know. Don't run away from me! Don't block me. That's fun. Full speed ahead. Do I have enough fuel? I think just about. Alright, I actually have a decent bit, so I can use more. I only need like 3-4% for the finish. I didn't even see my time there. I assume that was my best time. 24, yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Shaved like 4 seconds off. Oh, you're only on 40. Oof. Dirt driving. Oh god. Those will probably take some time to figure out what's fast. Because I believe you can wall ride to a certain extent in this without penalties. Controlling your rotation in jumps. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Try drifting. 1 lap time attack. Well, I'll try this. Okay, so you actually need points. So you need 2,000 points. This is an interesting speed run. Get 2,000 drift points, but fast. Okay, finish. Okay, I don't think I need to practice that a lot. You literally just started and it just starts you in a drift. I thought I had to like initiate anything, but it's literally just I'm full throttle and it just does that. Alright. That's fun. Yeah, I don't need to practice that. I'm not losing 4 seconds on that. So it's more the fuel races that are important. But yeah, unfortunately, this is gonna be where I have to end it because my doggo is very angry and he wants to go on a walk. So, thank you guys for watching. It's good. That was good stream. So had decent viewers for a no rate stream. I didn't get like a Cyrus rate like yesterday, so I'm pretty happy. Got a lot of people to talk to while just learning how to speedrun. Yeah, have a good night, Gunny. Yeah, today was good. Got the world record for 1 to 24. Possibly. I'll have to submit it and see if everything is okay there. First, they sort of need to allow PS5 things first as a platform. I don't just want to submit it as a PS4 run. That'd be rude. But yeah, that's gonna be me this time. I'll stream again soon. Probably not tomorrow because we have IGTL tomorrow. So if you want to watch that, that will be on Lewis Bentley's channel. We have Winter Rush Round 2 in Toyota 86. Should be a lot of fun. But yeah, so I most likely won't stream tomorrow. It's gonna be around the same time I stream today. It's a decent amount of work. Very stressful to be a steward in races where people don't get practice. But yeah. That's all for me today. Might be back Saturday, Sunday if I'm not watching people play iRacing the whole day. Doing the 24-hour races. Yeah. I might see you soon, Alex. I need to walk doggo first. Then we might be able to jump on some AC. Okay. Bye, stream.